Good morning and welcome to another video. So it's 7 a.m. and sunrise is in about an hour, and we're just starting to see some light just over there on the horizon, but there's a big thick blanket of cloud. Sorry, my life. We're at oh god, what's it called? It's a Kingswear. We're at the Daymark, a big tall structure that they used to use it. It's on the coast. I think it was to ward off ships from the cliffs. I'm not 100% sure though. So I'm here to meet a fellow photographer from Facebook. So he's been on Facebook for a while now, and he's thinking about starting a YouTube channel. So I'm here to talk to him about that. Hopefully, if it's something he's going ahead with, I'll drop his links down in the description, because absolutely amazing photographer, and woodland photography, amazing. It blows my mind is how he gets the shots he gets in woodland photography. Well, if you've seen my last video, you'll know why, how that sort of process takes place, is finding the subject. But yeah, absolutely amazing photographer. Look forward to meeting him and getting some nice photos. So let's roll that epic B-roll. Does the job. So we haven't got far. We've basically got to about, well, the gate's just down here, and we've just seen, well, not just seen, it's like it was pretty obvious the whole time we were here, but how nice this light looks with the Daymark behind. So we're just setting up a shot quickly of that with the blue sky. Absolutely beautiful cloud, some nice blues and oranges there, very cinematic. So I'm going to take a shot of that and I'll pop it up on the screen. Set up for this shot. So I'm on a 1/4 of a second, f11, ISO 100. And I've got the Daymark right in the centre. We've got all that beautiful blue sky in the back there. That's just horizon of that orange. And then down in the foreground, you've got the field. But it's going to be very underexposed. I'm going to silhouette the Daymark and this field here, and just emphasize that absolutely beautiful light. So that's my shot. I'm on a focal length of about 35mm here, and then I've gone landscape. So I did do a portrait shot, and now I'm going for landscape just to try and get as much of that sky in as possible. So I'll pop it up on the screen. We're about 20 minutes away from sunrise, and we've just come into the field. In summer, all this is crops, so it's I want to say wheat, grass crops of some sort. They bundle it up into hay bales and use it. But photography-wise, really good. This mud path here becomes a nice leading line. I mean, it's kind of a leading line at the moment from the gate. It's just where people obviously walk through. I don't think it's going to be a very strong one, so I might give it a go now I'm nice and close to it. But the only problem, I don't like the light. There's nothing on this left-hand side. It's all on the right-hand side, so I'm not sure how that will look. The other option is heading up through the crop where Brian is, but I don't know. Again, I'm not sure. No leading line, nothing really on the ground. It's a bit muddy. I'm not sure how that's going to look. So I'm not overly impressed with this location. It's a nice thing to shoot, but I think you got to wait for the summer or the right conditions for it to be just right. So yeah, I'm going to set up for a shot. I'm going to do this path one just to see how that turns out, and then I might just have a little wander around. Hopefully, when sun hits, hopefully this is going to be the star of the show. All these clouds are going to get lit up, but how many times have I said in a video, all these clouds are going to light up and it's going to be absolutely amazing, and then it's been nothing at all. So you can never tell. Also, there's a lovely tree up here, right in the middle here. You can see that. That'll make a great shot as well. So maybe one day coming out and doing that will be another good photo. So I'm just going to set up for that shot quickly, and I'll be back with you. So this gear head, by the way, I've got a new gear head my daughter bought me for Christmas. Absolutely awesome. I love it. So this is my shot. I've got it set up. I haven't actually tweaked the composition yet because I wanted to just talk about the gear head. So these knobs will allow me to just change that composition ever so slightly. So when I was on my ball head, and I've got a review coming up of this one next week, but when I was on my ball head, every time, the amount of times I undo the ball head, the knob to loosen it to move my composition, the tripod, the camera would just drop and I'd lose my entire composition. I have to reset back up again. So this just makes it so much easier. So as you can see here, I can just change the horizon a little bit, so get it centered however you want your shot, and then up and down just a little bit. So if I just start to notice something creeping in the side here, I can just rechange my composition without messing up my entire composition. So yeah, shot wise, I'm going to go for, I'm going for this centered. We've got the path, like I said, the muddy path as a leading line. I am still on the 24 to 105, and I'm probably quite close to the 24. Yeah, I'm actually on the 24 here. I might switch to the 17 to 40 because I did bring that one with me, and see what that looks like. My only issue is going to be the warping of the actual thing. I might have to sort that out in post, but I might be able to get more of this path in, and yeah, it might look a little bit better, but we'll have a go with the 24 to 105. So settings wise, I've not actually set this up yet, so we're looking, I'm staying on, I'm actually going to go down to f8 on that one, and then my shutter speed, so there, 1/8 of a second will be my shutter speed, but I'm actually going to go way down to about there, about 1/5 of a second, just to bring it down nice and dark, because I don't want the Daymark. I do want the Daymark in the shot, but I want to emphasize those clouds. I want that really nice light to come through, the Daymark to be almost silhouetted in the background. So that's the shot I'm going for. Now yes, I know before you say in the comments, oh, you should expose to the right and then bring it down in post, but I don't like doing that. I like to do it this way, and then yeah, that's the way I prefer to do it. Depending on what type of shot I'm going for, if I'm going for, let's say, a waterfall and I want the rocks, then I might do it for the rocks, but this sort of shot I'm going for underexposed. Quite like my dark, moody-ish sort of images. So yeah, that's the shot I'm going to go for. I will take that, I will pop that up on the screen, and what I'll do is I will pop that one up on the screen, and then I will also pop one up on the screen that's correctly exposed, and you can just see the difference and what you think, whether you like that or not. So I've put the 17 to 40 on, and I've come landscape on this one. So I've got a little bit of light on the right hand side here. So what I might do is just to offset that right, put this Daymark on the left third, like so, and then get my horizon roughly around right, and then this might have to, let's see if I can straighten that in post. It doesn't look, obviously because I'm quite wide, I think I'm about 17, so it's going to have a little bit of distortion here. So one thing I don't ever say is my metering mode, that whenever I'm taking photos, I always have my camera on spot meter, because I like to take a photo, look at the image on the back, check the histogram, see whether the image is crushed on either end, But I kind of like to go by eye rather than to go with what the camera tells me is the right metering, because you never know. Obviously there are different partial center weighted and stuff like that, but me personally, I know what I want the image to look like overall, so that's why I always go spot metering, and I'll just judge my exposure as I see fit, basically. So yeah, so that's my shot set up. 10th of a second f8 ISO 100, and probably vignette this in post, just bring that down. But yeah, that is what it's going to look like, and I'll pop that up on the screen. So yeah, you can obviously, this is crushed up because I'm going to have this all black. So yeah, I hope you like the image, and I'll pop it on the screen now. I've just come down nice and low. We've just started to see some sun coming up here. We've still got another, what are we on? Another 10 minutes until sunrise, and just come down for a nice low composition here. I've got the Daymark here on the left, then you've got the sun coming up here, and yeah, I've got this on the thirds horizon. I've got more sky because, like I said before, I want the blues, I want that beautiful colour in there when it, right, hopefully it's going to kick off, but whether it does or not. What I might do is head back a little bit though, because that composition's a little bit tight for me. I want a little bit more on the top of that Daymark if the sun does show up, and make that, wow, it is starting to, yeah, look at this, look, oh, absolutely stunning, fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna head back a little bit and then set up for that shot quickly before we lose any of this light, because you know how quick it goes. Oh yes. So this is the shot, look, I love that, look at that light, absolutely beautiful. I do have, you can just see the path coming in here from the right hand side. Try to get it in the corner, but I just can't get it right, but I think that's okay. I might be able to crop that in post, but I'm coming 30th of a second ish, f8 ISO 100, just underexpose that image and make it a little bit darker. One stop, I think. So yeah, there, look at that, absolutely beautiful. Get that. Yeah, so we've got a nice bit of, well, yeah, it's not crushed. I'll take that. I will pop that image up on screen. Oh, and I always forget this one. 17mm. Awesome. I shall pop it up. So here she is. He is, I don't know, do you refer to the sun as a male or a female? It's just popping over the horizon there, snapping away. Still 30th of a second, f8 ISO 100, one stop underexposed for all this foreground. I have tried, I did want that leading line, that path in this bottom corner, but I just can't, I'm not, if I bring that up, look, I'll show you what I mean. Look, I just feel like it's too high, I don't know, it's just too, like I'm pointing up too much. Just doesn't, I don't know, I might take a couple and just see how it looks. Yeah, I just feel like I just feel like it's tipping up too much, and I'm not a fan of that. So I'm coming down, although, yeah, I'll stick them both up. I'll stick both of them up. Let me know what you think, the tipping up or the straight on. And if you say the tipping up and I've taken most of mine lower down, I'm going to be gutted. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Just shifted positions here a second, just so I can get the sun through the arch there, and I've bumped my aperture up to f19, 4th of a second, ISO 100, slightly underexposed, and just getting that beautiful star. Absolutely amazing, fantastic. So yeah, I'll pop that image up on the screen. So The focal length's 17mm again, I think. Yep, and we are F19, 4th of a second, ISO 100. Shots there. Just gonna go up under this big bank of cloud as usual, but I think I've got some good shots there. I'm really happy with that. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Which one's your favourite shot? Just gonna wrap up in a second. We're gonna talk to Brian quickly, and yeah, if he starts his YouTube channel, I'll drop a link in the description below. This video won't go out for another probably about 6 or 8 weeks, so if he does do it, I'll pop it in. If not, you can follow him on Facebook. He's got a Facebook page that you can follow if you want to check out his work. Absolutely amazing photographer. Been great morning. Really pleased. The sun's just disappearing now, and it just leaves me to say thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.